A new clip of Vanessa Bryant is going viral across social media, sparking a whirlwind of curiosity. In the footage, she appears with a man that many on the internet are calling her new partner, and the mystery surrounding his identity has fans and even some NBA legends buzzing. Reactions are pouring in from all directions. Between surprise, shock, and speculation, the public is abuzz and Vanessa Bryant finds herself at the center of all conversations. One thing is certain, this new clip confirms that an entirely new chapter of her private life is now in the spotlight. Let's start with what starts all of this. On February 26, 2026, an X account by the handle @VerityHQ posted a tweet that read, "Kobe Bryant died in January 2020. 6 years after his death, his wife has moved on with another man, and she's reportedly pregnant for the man." The post then went further, stating, "If you think your wife truly loves you, then you're nothing but a fool. Women are not in love, they are in business, and quick to move on." The post went viral on X, amassing over 1 million views in a few hours. That is a staggering number. In a matter of hours, the claim was being discussed everywhere. Fans flooded the comment section of the post, asking for credible sources and criticizing the original poster. The post also drew criticism for its generalization of women, but regardless of the backlash in the comments, the post had already done its damage. The claim was out there. The footage was circulating, the narrative was spreading, and for many, the headline alone was enough to form an opinion. Now, before this latest wave, the internet had already been buzzing about Vanessa Bryant's personal life for months. Vanessa Bryant, widow of NBA legend Kobe Bryant, has been the subject of widespread speculation on social media, as rumors about her being pregnant again and dating a younger basketball player have been trending. The speculation began in late May 2025, with unsubstantiated claims on TikTok, Facebook, and Twitter, with the rumors alleging that the 43-year-old widow was expecting a child with a 27-year-old NBA player, a narrative that quickly went viral despite lacking any credible evidence. There have been viral snaps reportedly of Vanessa and Jalen on social media, where they were seen having a private dinner. Kobe's widow, Vanessa, was seen having cozy moments, and the snaps showed both of them with Jalen's arm around her waist. The snaps went viral on social media platforms like Facebook, TikTok, and X, with rumors circulating online that Vanessa is expecting her 5th child with Jalen. It now appears that Facebook users also believe Vanessa, the widow of the National Basketball Association legend Kobe Bryant, is expecting a child with Jaylen Brown, an American professional basketball player. Jalen, a 28-year-old, was previously linked to Vanessa in 2024, so the name attached to these rumors is Jaylen Brown, the Boston Celtics star. The internet had already connected the dots, or at least what it thought were dots. Photos, snaps, videos, all of it painted a picture that people wanted to believe. Now on the other side, since Vanessa and Jalen's snaps went viral on social media from a private LA dinner party, millions have been confused about whether Vanessa is actually pregnant or not. Both of them reportedly shared an intimate moment, and the fact that Vanessa is pregnant has not yet been disclosed by anyone. The images that have gone viral on social media, the source of the same remains a mystery. That last part is key. Nobody can actually verify where this footage or these images originated. Nobody has been able to trace them back to a credible source. And yet they spread, and they spread fast. New footage of Vanessa Bryant with a man who is now being rumored to be her baby daddy began circulating on social media. The video was reportedly filmed late at night outside a private dinner party in Los Angeles. Late at night, outside a private dinner party in Los Angeles. That is the setting that people took and ran with. That is the context that launched 1,000 tweets. And across platforms, TikTok, Facebook, Threads, X, the same narrative was being pushed. Vanessa Bryant has a new man. Vanessa Bryant is pregnant. Vanessa Bryant has moved on. And depending on who you asked, that was either a scandal or it was none of anyone's business. But before we look at whether any of this is real, we need to understand why the internet cares so much. And to understand that, you need to understand Kobe and Vanessa. The story of Kobe and Vanessa Bryant is one that spans over 2 decades. The late NBA legend Kobe Bryant and his wife Vanessa Bryant had one of the most well-known love stories. According to reports, Kobe met Vanessa when she was a high school senior from Southern California. On the other hand, Kobe had already established himself in his basketball career, being a starter for the Los Angeles Lakers. They first met each other by coincidence, when Vanessa appeared in Kobe's music video as an extra. After falling deeply in love, the duo got engaged within 6 months. Eventually, Kobe and Vanessa tied the knot in April 2001. It was 1999. In November 1999, 17-year-old Bryant was working as a background dancer for Tha East Sadaz's rap music video, Geet Up, when she met Kobe Bryant, who was on set working on a rap album. It was not a planned meeting. It was not a setup. It was a coincidence. And from that coincidence grew a relationship that would become one of the most talked about in sports history. Kobe talked about meeting Vanessa in his documentary, Kobe Bryant's Muse. He said he was always looking for her on set. He said he would finish a take and go to his trailer, but wonder where she was the entire time. He said she was just beautiful and that they literally did everything together. The two of them bonded over their shared love of Disney. Kobe said he thought he was a big dork because he loved Disneyland, but Vanessa was a big Disney fan too. They used to go to Disneyland together, go to Magic Mountain, and she became his best friend. Ironically, their roller coaster began with a first date at Disneyland. That is not a metaphor. Their first date was at Disneyland. 6 months after meeting, they were engaged. Kobe and Vanessa got married at a Catholic church in Dana Point, California. The otherwise joyous occasion had an undertone of sadness for Kobe, whose parents had refused to attend the wedding on the grounds that Kobe was too young, and Vanessa was not African American. Kobe was estranged from his parents for years following their absence. That is a detail that often gets overlooked. Kobe's own parents did not attend his wedding. They were married in April 2001 without the approval or attendance at their wedding of Bryant's parents, Joe and Pam. Joe, a former NBA player himself, would only say, "It's his life now," but it was reported the animosity stemmed from how young the couple were, and because Vanessa wasn't African American, it led to a period of estrangement which lasted years. Despite that, Kobe and Vanessa built a family. They had 4 children: Natalia Diamante, born January 2003, Gianna Gigi Maria Honore, May 1st, 2006, January 26, 2020, Bianca Bella, born December 2016, and Capri Kobe, born June 2019. But the marriage was far from a fairy tale the entire time. Before Kobe Bryant's tragic death in a helicopter crash, he and wife Vanessa would stand by each other through a legendary basketball career that included 5 NBA championships, but also the early opposition of his parents to their union, infidelity, a sexual assault case, and a near divorce. In 2003, Kobe was arrested and accused of having raped a hotel worker at the Lodge and Spa at Cordillera in Edwards, California. Kobe denied the claims and said he and the worker had a consensual sexual encounter, and the case was ultimately dropped when his accuser refused to testify. A second civil suit was settled out of court, and Bryant made a public apology to his family and to his accuser. Bryant's husband admitted to cheating on her with multiple women during his 2003 sexual assault case. Bryant defended him, stating, "I know my husband made the mistake of adultery. Through all of this, Vanessa stayed. She did not leave." In December 2011, Vanessa filed for divorce from Kobe, citing irreconcilable differences. 13 months later, the Bryants called off the divorce. Even after filing for divorce, they reconciled. Kobe himself talked about Vanessa's role in his comeback after his Achilles injury. He said Vanessa told him he was going to play, that it was what he did, and that he was going to dominate. He credited her support at home as what propelled him. Just weeks before he died, Bryant listed he and his wife's competitiveness and desire to succeed as the keys to their marriage lasting 20 years. That's all the beauty of it. Having the persistence and determination to work through things. Very, very tough things. And we've been able to do that, he said. Their last date before Kobe's death, Kobe took Vanessa back to Disneyland on the same day they went on their first date 2 decades prior, November 28, 2019. Back to where it all started. That was less than 2 months before the crash. On January 26, 2020, Kobe and Gigi's helicopter crashed, killing all 9 passengers aboard. Kobe Bryant passed away on January 26, 2020, in a helicopter crash in Calabasas, California, aged 41. His and Vanessa's 13-year-old daughter, Gianna, and 7 others succumbed to the accident. The helicopter crashed due to bad weather. Kobe, Gianna, and his crew were traveling to his Mamba Sports Academy in Thousand Oaks for a youth basketball match. In the wake of the deaths, Vanessa offered a statement on Instagram. She said there weren't enough words to describe the pain. She said she took comfort in knowing that Kobe and Gigi both knew they were deeply loved. She said they were beautiful blessings taken from them too soon. She also said something that remains one of the most memorable lines from a tribute. At Kobe's memorial service at the Staples Center, she told Kobe to take care of Gigi, and she would take care of their other 3 daughters. She called them the best team. The memorial, titled A Celebration of Life, was held on February 24, 2020, and it had special significance. 2/24/20 represented Gianna's jersey number, 2, Kobe's jersey number, 24, and the 20 years he spent as a Laker. Vanessa Bryant showed immense strength as she spoke in front of 20,000 people to share who Kobe and Gigi were behind the scenes. From that moment on, Vanessa Bryant became more than the wife of an NBA legend. She became the keeper of a legacy. She became a symbol of endurance, and she got to work. In 2020, following the death of her husband and second oldest daughter, Bryant changed the name of her husband's Mamba Sports Foundation to the Mamba and Mambachita Sports Foundation, in honor of her daughter. It supports child athletes in need. In May 2021, Bryant launched a Mambacita line of clothing in honor of her daughter, Gianna. The line is in partnership with a female-owned brand, Danijo, and all proceeds go towards the Mambachita Sports Foundation. She also pursued legal accountability. On January 26, 2020, Bryant's husband, Kobe, and their daughter, Gianna, died in the Calabasas helicopter crash. She sued Los Angeles County for invasion of privacy and negligence after employees of the sheriff's office and fire department took photos of the victims of the crash and improperly shared them. The case went to trial, and in August 2022, she was awarded $16 million in damages. In February 2023, the county settled the case with Bryant and her daughters, with the county agreeing to pay $28 and $85 million. Vanessa Bryant said she would donate the lawsuit proceeds to the Mamba and Mambacita Sports Foundation. She did not pocket the money. She directed it toward the foundation that bears her husband and daughter's names. She continues to change lives with the Kobe and Vanessa Bryant Foundation and the Mamba and Mambachita Sports Foundation. She also promised to donate all the lawsuit proceeds to her sports foundation. And as recently as 2 days before the latest viral post, Vanessa Bryant is honoring her late husband, Kobe Bryant, and their daughter, Gianna, in a symbolic way. On February 24, 2026, she unveiled the Kobe and Vanessa Bryant family court at Hoag Hospital in Newport Beach, California. The date and numbers were carefully chosen, 224, to reflect Gianna's number 2 and Bryant's iconic number 24. The court is located at Hoag Sue and Bill Gross Women's Pavilion, a space of great significance to Vanessa. It's where she delivered all 4 of her daughters, and now it's a dedicated area where families prepare to leave the hospital after welcoming a newborn. That is February 24, 2026, 2 days before the viral post claiming she has moved on. While the internet was preparing to drag her name through the mud, Vanessa Bryant was unveiling a tribute to her husband and daughter at the hospital where all 4 of her children were born. Vanessa said, "Hoag is a special place. I have wonderful memories of the care and support I received from the amazing doctors and nurses. I want this gift to help more people experience that level of care when they need it." That is the woman the internet is talking about. That is the person who, according to some corners of social media, has simply moved on. So what about the footage? What about the photos? What about the claims? Let's start with what we know. In spite of the gossipy titles, there is no real video of Vanessa Bryant and a new baby daddy. Images that have spread viral are shown as AI deep fakes. That is not speculation. That is what multiple outlets have reported. The images circulating online, the ones showing Vanessa with a man resembling Jaylen Brown, are not real photographs. There is the circulation of a deep fake image, the individual that appears to be Vanessa Bryant, and a doppelganger of the NBA star Jaylen Brown, which perpetuates unsupported beliefs about a new relationship and pregnancy. Some users have pointed out inconsistencies in the pictures, fueling speculation that they could also be AI generated. There is also no credible information related to the snaps. Neither Vanessa nor Jaylen has given any confirmation of the duo expecting a child together. The snaps have not been shared on any of their verified social media handles. According to the Hindustan Times, these rumors remain unverified and appear to be based largely on manipulated images and assumptions. Vanessa has not publicly confirmed any pregnancy or new relationship, making the claims purely speculative. So there it is. The footage is not footage. The photos are not photos. They are AI-generated images, deep fakes, manipulated content designed to look real, enough for people to share, react to, and comment on. And it worked. The most recent online chatter stems from the proliferation of articles, videos, and social media reports of supposedly new video footage. Yet these assertions are based on a distressing current of fake information and digital artificial intelligence content. Now, how did Vanessa respond to the first wave of these rumors? On 1st June 2025, Vanessa addressed the rumors via Instagram stories by posting a meme of Rihanna lounging in water and flipping the middle finger. This gesture was widely interpreted as a rejection of the false gossip. Alongside that image, she wrote the words, "Me protecting my peace, not pregnant and having fun all summer." She also posted a follow-up that read, "I'm not mean, I'm just not the one." Then in September 2025, she shut the rumors down again. The 43-year-old, mom to Natalia Bryant, 22, Bianca Bryant, 8, and Capri Bryant, 6, with the late Kobe Bryant, as well as their late daughter Gianna Gigi Bryant, debunked pregnancy rumors with the US Open Essential. During a September 6 visit to the Grand Slam tournament with Bianca and Capri, Vanessa partook in one of the tournament's signature cocktails. The honey deuce. She wrote on her Instagram story, "Enjoying my honey deuce. Keep me posted on how this imaginary pregnancy rumor is coming along." She followed it with, 24 years later, same rumor, 24 years. She has been dealing with rumors about her body and her personal life for 24 years, since before she was even married. Bryant has not publicly acknowledged the latest accusation, but there is no indication or reason to believe that she is pregnant or in a relationship. This is not the first time Bryant has been subjected to such rumors. Similar reports started surfacing in August 2025, leading Vanessa Bryant to address the situation with a lighthearted post on Instagram. Since Kobe Bryant's death in a helicopter crash in January 2020, Vanessa Bryant has largely kept her personal life out of the spotlight, focusing on raising their children and preserving Kobe's legacy. As of 2025, Vanessa is reportedly single and has not publicly confirmed any new romantic relationships. Bryant is believed to have remained single since tragically losing her husband, NBA Hall of Famer Kobe Bryant, and her daughter Gianna, who died aged 13. So the situation is this: Vanessa Bryant is not pregnant. She is not dating Jaylen Brown. The footage is AI generated, the images are deep fakes, and the claims have been debunked multiple times by Vanessa herself and by credible media outlets. And yet the posts keep coming, the videos keep going viral, the headlines keep getting recycled. This story is not just about Vanessa Bryant. It is about how the internet treats women, particularly women who have lost their partners. And it is about what happens when grief becomes public property. Look at the language used in the original tweet that kicked off this latest wave. "If you think your wife truly loves you, then you're nothing but a fool. Women are not in love, they are in business, and quick to move on." That is the framing. That is the lens through which millions of people consumed this story. Not as a story about AI manipulation or fake content, but as a story about women being disloyal, about love being transactional, about widows not being entitled to live their lives. The responses to this framing were split. On one side, there were people who criticized Vanessa. One Facebook comment reads, "Vanessa Bryant is pregnant by a 27-year-old basketball player. Kobe gave his life, ruined family relationships behind this woman. And just 5 years after the death of the man she spent over 20 years with, you get pregnant by another professional player 16 years younger than you." On the other side, there were people who came to her defense. People who pointed out a fact that is uncomfortable for some to hear. Kobe would be remarried by now with more kids if the situation was reversed. That comment came from a forum post, and the poster added that it was not even up for debate. Others echoed that sentiment. For some reason, people seem to think women shouldn't be able to move on. And then there was WNBA player Aja Wilson's brother, Ronaldo, who weighed in directly. 5 years is long enough, bro. The only reason why everybody's making a big deal of this is the fact that she was with Kobe. If it was anybody else, nobody would have been saying a word. She's human, just like everybody else, Ronaldo wrote. There is a double standard at play. When a man loses a spouse and remarries, the world congratulates him. When a woman loses a spouse and is even rumored to be seeing someone, even based on fake images, the world puts her on trial. But in this case, there is nothing to even put on trial, because once again, none of it is real. The fact is that Vanessa has taken this story head on, responding directly to these rumors in a direct and witty manner, reflecting her determination to keep her private life to herself, as well as wanting to take a step towards having her future on her own terms. This situation illustrates how quickly unverified claims can spread, causing confusion and emotional harm. Public figures like Vanessa Bryant often face pressure to respond to gossip that lacks any credible sourcing. Responsible readers must rely on trustworthy news coverage and approach viral stories with skepticism. This is especially important when the rumors relate to private matters like relationships or pregnancy. The woman has done a lot for the betterment of society, including co-founding a foundation that allows minority college students to gain scholarships, as well as one dedicated to child athletes in need. However, even someone like her isn't immune to the internet's cruel judgment. While the internet continues to speculate about her relationship status, Vanessa Bryant has been focused on carrying Kobe and Gigi's legacy forward. She took another step in that direction on February 24 after unveiling a tribute in honor of her late husband and daughter. Bryant unveiled the Kobe and Vanessa Bryant Family Court inside Hoag Hospital. The hospital itself holds special significance in Bryant's life, as all 4 of her and Kobe's daughters were born there. On November 18, 2025, Vanessa released Mamba and Mambachita Forever, a book of over 100 murals honoring Kobe and Gianna. She runs the Mamba and Mambachita Sports Foundation. She runs the Kobe and Vanessa Bryant Family Foundation. She serves as CEO of Granity Studios. She is raising 3 daughters. She has donated millions to charity. And through all of that, the internet's biggest concern is whether she is pregnant by someone she has never even confirmed dating. When Vanessa spoke at Kobe's Hall of Fame induction, she said, "Thank you for loving me enough to last lifetimes, and every lifetime I choose you." Those are not the words of a woman who has forgotten where she came from. Those are not the words of someone who views love as a business transaction. Kobe himself said it best. He said he loved his wife with all his heart. He called her his backbone. And yet 6 years after his death, the internet still cannot let Vanessa breathe. Whether she is single, dating, or simply living her life, she is subjected to scrutiny, rumors, fake images, and viral posts that reduce her entire existence to a relationship status. The footage that went viral, it is not real. The pregnancy, it has been denied, repeatedly, with humor, with grace, and with a cocktail at the US Open. The man in the photos, AI generated. The outrage, built on lies. What is real is a woman who lost her husband and her daughter in a helicopter crash and chose to turn that grief into action. What is real is a foundation that supports child athletes. What is real is a book of murals. What is real is a hospital court that bears her family's name. What is real is Vanessa Bryant, living her life on her own terms, no matter what the internet has to say about it. And frankly, the internet could learn a thing or two from that.